What's the Obama administration mean for California?
I think the Obama administration means new hope, new opportunity. I hope it will be governance from the center of the political spectrum, as we have just discussed. I hope it will mean very practical problem solving. I hope it means that America restores its credibility in the world at large. You know, we are a Pacific Rim state. 60% of the people of the world live around the Pacific Ocean. This is the ocean, I believe, so much of the future rests with. And California is the staging area for that. We have the largest port. It receives 40% of all of the container traffic coming in. That's the LA Long Beach port. And there are problems there getting the containers out into the heartland of the country. The infrastructure is inadequate. We need to redo that. Freeways are gridlocked, highways are gridlocked. We have massive water problems. Global warming is hitting the state. We've had an explosion of wildfire with 1.5 million acres burned just this year. So we have very practical problems. We have a very fragile delta, which is the drinking water for 2/3 of the people of the state. If we don't address the delta in California, and there is an earthquake, and those levees collapse, you lose the drinking water, and California becomes a desert state.
Are any of those issues you just mentioned spending that could turn up in the stimulus package that the president
See, I would hope
propose?
so. There are issues, the levee repair, the water infrastructure issues. We could have a chance to take the first steps with the Delta, with a federal hand in this infrastructure package. We could retrofit the ramp, the Doyle Drive ramp to the Golden Gate Bridge. We could begin the first high-speed rail in America, because the people have just passed a bond issue of over $10 billion to be able to deal with the first part of high-speed rail as a California match to federal monies. We could get the right-of-way. We could begin this first start, and I think that would be very exciting. We could University of California, its hospitals, its great teaching hospitals, its great university settings, have buildings that are unsafe in an earthquake. They have to be retrofitted. We have to build a classroom a day to keep up with population. We could build the classrooms of the future on this stimulus, given an opportunity to do that.
Now, the last administration wasn't all that friendly to California.
You could say that.
Is there a general change in attitude?
Well, I would hope there is. California was pretty solidly for President-elect Obama. It's a state that's a cutting-edge state, no question about that. A lot of the important software that has developed the IT revolution has come right out of California. The biotech industry has come right out of the University of California, as a matter of fact. The 3 big biotech companies that were spawned right after the postdoctoral program at the University of California Medical Center in San Francisco. All of the stem cell research that could be done, which is now stopped because the financing for stem cell research, the big center that's been started there, is now stymied because of what's happened in the economy. And we have a real problem with stores closing and jobs lost. So, you know, we're approaching 38 million people in the state. And we are bigger than 21 states in the District of Columbia put together.
I have to ask one more question before we let you go. Are you planning to run for governor?
I'm very much looking forward to my work here. We've introduced a number of bills, and we will be introducing more that we believe in, we want to get through. And when I start something, I've never given it up. So that decision will be made at a later time, not today, not here, not now.
So you're not ruling it out?
I'd never say never, but I'm not ruling it in. And people will know within time. I mean, this election is 2 years away. I don't feel any pressure.
You'd be a front runner?
Perhaps.
Thanks, Senator.
You're very welcome. Thank you.